What is up, guys, gals, and all you awesome minions and gamers of different shapes and sizes? It is me, Joshua Xenomorphic, bringing you some For Honor closed alpha on the PC today. Obviously, I've got some more gameplay to show you. I actually only have two more videos, this one and another one right afterwards, where I show you basically some of the classes and all the little like gender swaps and stuff like that. But remember that if you do enjoy this video, why not drop a like and also subscription just to show support to the channel, and also so you can see even more of this content in the future. Now, obviously, I'm playing as the She-Warden. I love playing as She-Warden, or Lady Warden as I like to call her. And we're also a tangerine color today, because one thing that you can do which is really awesome, and I will show this in the future when the game releases, is that you can actually customize your characters. You can actually change the patterns of their uniform, you can even upgrade the armor and make it look different, because obviously you can loot after the matches and find brand new gear and things like that. You can even change like the color scheme, as you can see as well, so you don't actually have to be red and blue. You can actually be like orange. You can be orange if you want, you can be a bunch of different colors. And it's really cool that you can actually have your own kind of unique knight. The one thing that kind of mixes up with that, though, is this whole thing of combining different factions together. I'm quite curious to see if maybe they'll bring out a game mode where it's one faction versus one faction, because it is kind of unusual seeing, say, knights mixed up with samurai and stuff. Obviously, this is kind of like a different universe where all these three factions of Vikings, knights, and samurai are kind of like mixing together and colliding and, you know, becoming friends and becoming enemies, potentially becoming lovers, I'm not too sure. But that kind of stuff is happening, getting teamed up here. That was not very fun. You know my opinion of the gankage. It's not the greatest thing in the world. We're also got a enemy Orochi there as well, which is not good for confidence, because as you know, a lot of people, as I've mentioned in the last videos, have been complaining about the Orochi, saying that they're too powerful. What is your opinion of them, though? Comment section below, would love to know. But really excited for some For Honor when it comes out. I'm not too sure if I'm going to buy it on PC or if I'm going to buy it on console. From what I've seen of the Ubisoft kind of gameplay videos, the console version looks pretty much on par with the PC version, so I'm thinking PlayStation Pro and For Honor is going to be the best combination, right? Because if they're potentially supporting that console upgrade as well, then we might even just get the PC version, you know, obviously because the PlayStation Pro is supposed to be upgrading everything. So that's going to be really exciting. I'm really hoping to see what this community, what this game can do behind its community as well, because there is so much you can do. There is like esports potential with the 1v1ing, with the 4v4ing. There's you know, that whole thing where you can have like community-driven stuff. So one thing we can even do ourselves is a minion challenge, and actually have you minions playing this, because you can do things where you go against the AI and stuff, so we can see who can last longer against the AI. So much cool stuff, and obviously that means prizes, giveaways of For Honor merchandise as well. Just so much, and I just got murdered again. Don't worry though, we do well in this match. It's really good to see like a stalemate, you know, because a lot of these matches that I've been showing you have just been me kicking ass, you know, and I think this is actually one of the earlier matches that I recorded. But it's one of these things where when you record videos, like, they all have different timestamps and stuff, and it's really hard to know which one is which, because they all just mix up and stuff. But it's just good to see, you know, like, killing some people, not killing some people, getting killed by some people, not really being on the nice side of some people. Now, on this kind of, like, thing of gameplay videos, of me bringing one out today of For Honor, one thing that we're going to be doing, which is going to be really cool, and this is just kind of like a side thing about the channel, is we're going to be doing daily live streams. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I've told you this because obviously I've been very busy with work, and so I haven't really had the time to do it with work, but now I'm having a little bit of a work break, and that means I'm going to be able to play video games a lot more, which means more reviews, means more editorials, and of course more live streams. So for like the last 2 days, I've actually been live streaming quite a bit, which is awesome. Haven't done any today, which is Sunday, because I see Sunday as like a little bit of a day off, but that might change, you never know. It kind of depends on the mood, you know. So, really looking forward to doing some live stream. We actually did some Time Splitters too, which is obviously on the PlayStation 2. So we're going to be doing classic games, we're going to be doing new games, and it's one of these things of just trying to find that identity of where the channel should go when it comes to live streaming. I don't know if it should be more multiplayer focused, or if it should be kind of like games and their single player stories and stuff. I'm not too sure. I'm just really looking forward to doing it and stuff. You may notice that the enemies are kind of glowing purple here. I don't know why. I don't know if that's some kind of like graphical glitch, because the one thing that I've always noticed, look at, now this is actually a cool thing that we've got the Berserker there using poison axes. So you may know that you can use special abilities and stuff. I've explained these in the previous videos, like throwing gas grenades and stuff like that. But the Berserker can actually augment his axes, which is really cool. A little bit weird. I mean, it's one of those things where you've got to kind of have that kind of what would you say, the ability of disbelief, you know, the whole thing of like getting through it and just saying, yeah, it's a video game, you know, it's a different universe, just let it roll, just let it happen. Maybe they have magic powers. I'm not too sure, I haven't seen any magic powers, but if that Berserker can make his own axes glow green with venom, then that's pretty badass. This is a really nice shot, actually, just seeing two 1v1s going on, and I don't know, it's really nice when you even go from like a higher place and you just watch all the battles and stuff going on down below. There's something really epic about it, and I think it's to do with like the animation, so that's been really well done with this game too. They've really put a lot of thought into the fighting system. Maybe not with the whole, like, if it's like 2v1 and stuff, but when it comes to the animations of the fighting system, as you can see here, look, it's really fluid, it really connects, and it really kind of like makes sense. I think that's the main thing that kind of like really gets me, is that it really makes sense. And I just love it. Doing a little bit more ganking here, we are actually going against a Conqueror. This is one of the brand new classes that they showed in the last like little bit of an alpha close thing, and it's actually really deadly. You may notice that they're really good at blocking. They're really good at blocking. They're actually really good at damage as well. Can we actually knock this person off into the edge? Doesn't look like it. We're going for an execution. This might be a decapitation, baby. There we go. And we've actually nearly got to 1,000 points. Remember that once you get to 1,000 points, you stop the respawning of the enemies and they only get 1 life left. Also bringing back a teammate, because you can do that as well, which actually undoes the respawn death thing as well, because let's say one of your teammates does actually fall while you only have 1 life left each, you can actually bring them back through the respawning, through just walking up to them and reviving them, which is awesome. So it's one of those things where you can actually get your teammates back, you don't have to feel like you're all alone and stuff. Someone did just throw down a flashbang. Now what this is able to do is, and I mentioned this in previous videos, is it actually ruins your lock-on, and obviously as well stuns you for a little bit. But the main one is the lock-on. It's that thing where if you're actually having like a bit of a 1v1 and someone throws that flashbang at you, obviously it affects the, like, you know, enemy player as well, but it's this thing where you can now not lock on, and that person who threw a flashbang can now run in there and just spank you or steal your kill. It really depends. But we're actually fighting another she-warden here, another lady-warden, and it's going to be a really epic one. Can we actually finish this person off as well? They're deflecting up, and then the Berserker jumps in, trying to steal that kill. Not appreciating that. I am wailing on this person, but she is now in the ability to actually activate the Fury mode, which allows her to, like, stand 2 people, but she did not do that in time. Remember that when you activate Fury, it actually allows you to get, like, a bit of a shield, and that means that you can actually take a lot of damage. You kind of have, like, a little moment of invulnerability, and it also increases your damage output, too. So one thing to remember is that you have the potential of having a really awesome fight when fighting in, you know, 2v1s and stuff. Now look at that. So the enemy player knocks my teammate into the pit, and then I join in and then bitch slap him with my sword into the pit. The enemy team only have 1 person left, and it seems that they might be, where are they actually hiding? Is it up on that bridge? Is it behind us? Not too sure. They're actually going to try to do something tactical here. Oh, here he is, look, this is the enemy Orochi. And, oh, a little bit of glitchiness going on here, trying to, like, push him back into the pit. This is one thing you want to try and do, it's an insta-death if you can knock him into the pit. He's trying to get me back, and we might be able to knock this down here. Oh, killed him! He did not fall into the pit, though. We'll just like, kick it with the tippy toes of my feet, you know, into the pit. Just gotta hide the evidence, hide the body. But I hope you've enjoyed this gameplay. It was really, really awesome. 8 kills, 3 deaths. Not bad. I mean, my teammate did actually get 11 kills, 4 deaths, but, well, we did good. We did awesome. It's been me, Josh, aka Noir Proxy, bringing you some For Honor Closed Alpha. Let me know in the comments below what you thought to it. And remember to subscribe and drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Ciao for now.